Most of you guys are completely new to appointment setting, completely new to sales. Just going to talk to you a little bit about how this works, just so that you've got a really clear picture of what it is that you're getting involved with, right? So I've told you about what appointment setting is, but how does it work? How are you going to actually be booking these calls for business owners? And it is super straightforward, super simple, right? And I'll actually show you some of my DMs to use as an example. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, we'll go. This is a recent lead from the other day. So he messaged me with the keyword call to action from one of my TikTok videos, and then it was my appointment setter who went through this conversation and qualified the lead, right? So we'll just go through this. Hi, thanks for reaching out. Where are you from and what do you do for work, mate? Keeping it super casual, that's the goal here. We don't want to be robotic salespeople. We're not high pressure salespeople. We're not here to persuade anyone really. Like, we're not here to manipulate people and stuff. We're just here to see if this would be a good fit. And if they are, book them on the call. Speak to them like you're speaking to your best mate. Man to man, bro, haha, lol, mate. Make sure your spelling is accurate. That's one thing that I cannot stand. Your spelling and grammar needs to be spot on. No lowercase i's. Make sure to use punctuation, but just keep your wording casual, but make sure your spelling is good. Especially when you are prospecting, when you are reaching out to business owners, offering your services. If you are making spelling and grammar mistakes, then that is a direct representation of the effort that you're going to put into your job. So they're never going to hire you. If I see you making grammar and spelling mistakes, boys, that's it. You're cancelled. Just saying. So make sure your spelling is good. And, make sure your grammar's right, punctuation, full stops, apostrophes, all that good stuff. So keep things casual. Just talk to him. Try and find out his pain points, his desires, like his current situation, like what does he do for work. See if he's going to be a good fit for this, right? Qualify the lead by asking them questions like how much do you have saved that you're willing to invest. Sort of gives me an idea of is this guy able to afford my program? Because of course there's no point me booking a call with someone that doesn't have money to buy the program. And then at the end of the day, the name of the game here, appointment setting, is to book the call. And how you're going to book the call is you're not going to go backwards and forwards with them. Can you do 5 p.m. this time? Oh no, well actually Temi's busy at 6 p.m. so can you do 6:30? That's not how we're going to do things. It's super easy, boys. We'll use typically, that's obviously speak to your business owner, speak to your client about this. Everyone's different, but for the most part, they'll have something like Calendly. Most people use Calendly, and if they're not using Calendly, they'll have something similar. So you see here, this link, Calendly, Temi Lowry, Discovery Call. You'll send them this link, and on this link, they're going to be able to book a time with your client, with the sales team or business owner. So let's say you as a closer, they book in for 11:30, and then they've got to answer these questions, which will again qualify the lead. So depending on how in depth their questions go, you might not actually have to qualify them that much. The Calendly might do it for you. But again, speak to your client about this. Again, communication is absolutely key here. You're going to have a client. You're going to be working with one guy, one business owner. Typically, you're only working with one guy, and communication is key. Speak to him exactly what he wants from you, what he wants you to do, what he wants you to qualify. Again, communicate with him every time you've booked a call. Message him saying, "Hi, did this person book? Can you just confirm that this is a good lead?" Super simple, boys. Super straightforward. Again, I don't know if this seems overwhelming to you if you're completely new here, but super straightforward. You go through the messages and you send this link and book the call. Sometimes the situation will look a little bit different. So actually, let me just zoom out a little bit. So, hold on. Okay, perfect. So if you see here, just delete, move my head here. You see here, not all appointment setting processes are the same. Sometimes, depending on your business owner, again, communication is key. There might be a couple more steps along the way of the appointment setting process. Instead of just messaging them and booking the call, there might be things like sending a VSL. So qualified income, interest, availability, ambition, judge character, are they a good fit? Yes. Typically, you'll be booking the call here, but if you're not booking the call here, you might have something called a VSL, which is a way of warming the lead up before sending them to the call. The VSL stands for video sales letter. VSL, video sales letter. I'll just type that here so that you can see that, video sales letter. And what this is a video that just warms up the leads before sending them to the call. Something that explains and hypes them up a little bit before jumping on the call. This will increase the conversion rate. So if your business owner has one of these, it's really, really useful to send them this before booking the call. It'll make your job as an appointment setter a hell of a lot easier. So I'll show you an example of a VSL. So it would just be like a website link, a video for them to watch. Like here, I've got my VSL, Alpha Setter Explained. You'll click on this, you'll watch the video, boom, jobs are good. So after you've sent them the VSL, just be like, hey, let me know once you've watched it, bro. Then they'll come back to you, and then you'll book the call. Then you'll send the Calendly link and get them to book in a call. That's your job done as an appointment setter, pretty much. What you might have to do is, after you've booked the call, maybe there's, again, speak to your client. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe then you're going to show them some testimonials, or maybe you are going to send the follow-up message before the call. So let's say that I've booked a call for, okay, it's 3:30 now. Let's say I booked a call for 4 o'clock. 10 to 4, I might send them a message saying, hey bro, are you all set for our call in 10 minutes? Are you all set for our call at 4 o'clock? Just like a little follow-up call to remind them, because sometimes people forget, it happens, and obviously as an appointment setter, you want as many of these calls to go through as possible, because that's what's going to get you paid at the end of the day. I think that's everything. I hope that's give you a clear picture of everything that's going on as an appointment setter. Again, if this sounds overwhelming, trust me, it's not. It's going to make so much more sense once you start doing it. It's really not. There's really not that much to it. There's a lot of skills involved, but the actual structure of appointment setting should be pretty straightforward and easy to get your head around. Again, if you've got any questions, let me and the boys know. We're here to help. And this app, Calendly, if your business owner doesn't use this, then I highly recommend you suggest it to them, because it's literally a game changer. It makes everything super, super easy for us and for them. Anyway, boys, on to the next video.